What is up, guys? Welcome to this tier list. Welcome to this video. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are rating every country in the Euros performance. And now let's start the tier list. First country is Albania. So Albania, they lost 1-0 to Spain, drew 2-2 with Croatia, and lost 2-1 to Italy, even scoring the opener in the game against Italy, which is really good. They played excellently in these Euros, but sadly got grouped, and they deserve a minimum. And they deserve a minimum of B tier. Next up is Austria. Everybody knows that Austria is an FT, but you have to admit it. They beat Poland 3-1 and Netherlands 3-2, but they lost 1-0 to France. And in the round of 16, they lost 2-1 to Turkey. How embarrassing for the Austrians. And as everybody knows, Austria is an F tier. Croatia sadly got grouped, even though they deserved to be in the quarterfinals max. They lost 3-0 to Spain in the opening match. They drew 1-1 with Italy, and then, as I mentioned, 2-2 with Albania. They deserved, but they are a B tier club. The next country is Denmark. So Denmark drew with Serbia and drew 1-1 with England and 1-1 against Slovenia. Yeah, and you know what? They played quite good, like really. Well, so they lost 2-0 to the home team in the round 16, so they go in D tier. There. Next country is England. It's the freest S tier, even though they lost 2-1 to Spain in the final. Next up is France. France had a good campaign, 1-0 against Austria, but the rest were draws. They're going in A. But they lost 2-1 to Spain instead of France. Next up is Georgia. They beat Portugal 2-0, which is incredibly shocking. But because of them, my home country of Hungary had to be grouped. So we're going to put them in B tier. Next up is Germany. You know what? We're putting Georgia in D. Next up is the home team of Germany. Germany played excellently in these Euros. It is an ST, sadly losing to Spain 2-1 in the quarterfinals. Next up is my home country of Hungary. Even though we played terribly, losing 3-1 to Switzerland, 2-0 to the home team, but we beat Scotland 1-0 in a miracle 100th minute goal. It's an ST. Italy played terribly in these Euros. They lost 1-0 to it. They lost 1-0 to Spain, beat Albania 2-1, and drew 2-2 with Croatia. They're DT. Poland played terribly in these Euros, even though they have a really good squad. They lost 3-1 to Austria and drew with the Netherlands and France. I think Poland has to go in FT. I'm terribly sorry, Poland, but you have to go in FT. Portugal had an incredible campaign, but they lost to France in the quarterfinals. Now, I think this will be a bit controversial, but I'm going to put them in AT. Next up is my other home, Romania. We had an incredible campaign, topping our group instead of Belgium or Ukraine. We beat Ukraine 3-0, 1-1 against Slovakia, and lost 2-0 to Belgium, and slightly lost 3-0 to the Netherlands. We're going S tier. So Scotland played really well. Actually, they played horribly. They're an F tier club. Admit it, Scottish people, if you're watching. You guys didn't play good in these Euros. They could only grab a 1-1 draw against Switzerland. Serbia played terribly in these Euros, even though they were debutants and I had high hopes for them. Serbia played terribly, only managing to get 2 draws. F tier. Next country is Slovakia. See, Slovakia is really good. I think they're second or third in their group. I made it to the round of 16, which is incredibly surprising. And with a good campaign, Slovakia will go in B tier. Next country is Belgium. Belgium played incredibly well. well in these Euros, but they were second or third in their group. But they lost 1-0 to France in the round 16, so an early exit. Their BT club. Next country is Slovenia. Slovenia played excellently in Euros, and they played really well against Portugal, holding a 0-0 draw and the game went to penalties. They're going to BT. Spain is an ST club, even though they beat England 2-1, and I was cheering for England. Spain have an incredible squad, and they have the wonder kid Lamine Yamal. Switzerland had a really good campaign. They made it to the quarterfinals, which was their best performance, 80. Czechia played terribly, even though they are full of good players. They're an FT. Netherlands played really good. They made it all the way to the semi-finals, losing 2-1 to England. So for that, I'm going to put them up in 80. Turkey has an incredible campaign, sadly losing 2-1 to Netherlands in the quarterfinals, but they beat Austria 2-1, even though that Austria right now on fire. 80 for Turkey. Ukraine, what happened to Ukraine? They were terrible. They're going in D tier. And that was the tier list. Thank you for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you and goodbye.